Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Okay guys, we're going to be seeing a video today. This is titled cheapest Russian food, local canteen with crazy prices. All right, this is a Russian vlog. If you're so excited and curious to see this with me, please subscribe, and if you find this video interesting, like, share and comment. Okay, so let's jump in.
Hello to you guys, Lisa is here as always. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to beautiful Moscow. We all know that Moscow is the food capital of Russia. Any restaurant of any cuisine you can imagine, you can find it here. But what about truly local food? Today I want to do a challenge of finding cheapest Russian food possible, and for that I will take you to a local Russian canteen where you can meet gopniks and your local babushkas.
Okay, I really cannot wait to see the local Russian canteen and to see their local food and their delicacies. All right, I'm really curious for this video right now because I think this is the first video I'll be seeing typical Russian local food. All right, so I'm really curious for this particular video. All right, this video is from Lisa with Love. All right, I think she lives in Russia and she does Russian vlogs. All right, so let's jump into this video.
So follow me guys and let's go. It is Kuznetsky Most metro station area, walking distance to the Kremlin. You can find truly 5-star restaurant here, but to find the cheapest food, I will take you to Stolovaya number 1. Actually, in the downtown of Moscow, you can barely find those stolovayas because they're disappearing, because capitalist cafes and restaurants taking over. But this is a very hidden place that I will show you right now. This is brand Stolovaya number 1. It has like small kopeyka, Russian small coin. Let's look at the price, guys. The price just is a joke. Look, Greek salad costs $1. This is breakfast menu. Sirniki only 50 rubles. It's like 70 cents.
Quite
So it
affordable.
is crazy, guys. I'm so excited to go inside. And look at that. They use this typical Soviet font, and red color is their signature color. They have these big banners of showing how delicious and affordable that is. Like fried egg for breakfast, only 105 rubles, which is around $1.20. Here is an illustration on the wall of pioneers playing Soviet music, wearing red pioneer scarves and walking towards the Soviet flag. Let's go, guys. So this place has Soviet vibes, definitely, but look how actually modern it looks. This place is very unique because they have these giant glass windows to see what's going on in the kitchen. So from here we can see how they cook borscht and blini, and look, the lady's serving fresh Russian salads over there. This is crazy. This is like unique stolovaya. Usually all kitchens in Russian stolovayas, they do not show their kitchen, obviously. Wow. And it's pretty busy here. Promise you, you can meet here your local babushkas. Let's wait this crazy line and let's get our delicious Russian lunch. And today I want to choose the cheapest dishes possible from their menu.
Let's see.
Russian canteen restaurant is pretty organized. It starts here with an empty trays, with metal cutlery and a bread. Bread is a Russian staple food. So what about the price? It's only 3 Russian rubles. It's insanely cheap. So I'm going to grab.
Okay, I kind of like the system. Like you go, you pick a tray, you order your food, You take it and then go to your table and sit down. All right, it's cool. I find this really cool. All right, instead of just like sitting down and then calling a waiter to your table and they make your order, then they'll go bring it for you. You can actually just go there, pick a tray, take a spoon, take your cutleries, order your food, and take it to your table and go and eat. This is really good. All right.
A piece of cheapest bread possible.
Okay, that's more like serving yourself.
Какой самый дешевый салат? Можно, пожалуйста, его? А можно курицу, пожалуйста? Который окорок запеченный. I can't believe the price of my lunch today. The total price was 412 rubles, which is in today's exchange rate only $5 US. What you can get for $5 US in Russian
This
typical
is really
canteen.
cheap.
I tried to choose cheapest options possible. So here is borscht.
You guys, this is really cheap. This is really affordable. And these are really healthy meals that are locally prepared with love. Like it's really affordable. I mean, all this for around about $5. It's really affordable. This is really cool. You can actually not starve in Russia having this kind of option. Having affordable foods like this in Russia, you're definitely not going to starve. All right, regardless of your budget. Okay, this is really nice.
It cost around 70 rubles. Then cheapest small salad. It is berries drink. It's very cold and yeah, looks very refreshing. One piece of gray bread, we call it. It's just very simple and cheap bread. And then the cheapest side dish possible, I choose grechka. It's a buckwheat with mushrooms. And for the main dish, like the meat part, I choose котлета по-киевски, Kiev cutlets, or how you translate it. So yeah, that is cheapest food possible in Stolovaya #1. It's even more cheaper and definitely more healthy than going to fast food McDonald's or something. That's why like people understand the value, and this place is pretty crowded and very popular. Better than any fizzy drink. Russian Morse. I really like that this Morse has less sugar, so it really feels that it's even sour. It's not sweet, just a little bit to make it like tasty, but you definitely can feel real berries inside, and it's a bit watery, so you can drink it a lot and just hydrate yourself in the summer. So you guys, let's crack on to our delicious Russian lunch with the Soviet vibes. The price of food here is very cheap, but actually portions are not very big. Look, this is a plate size of my arm, so yeah, you cannot expect much if the food costs literally $50. Very interesting ingredients inside. It has a mayonnaise sauce, as many Russian salads are. It has cucumber, rice, then corn, crab meat, and something else. So it's full of different flavors, but apparently it's the cheapest salad they had, so let's try it out. I would say I really like that one because it has an interesting taste inside. It has a very, like something salty inside. Maybe it's a crab meat, like a crab stick, and the corn also gets very nice flavor, and the crunchiness of the cucumber, it works well together with the mayonnaise, and rice inside give this a big like fulfilling base. I finished this all. It means I like it. Portion of this borscht is not big at all. I can hold it like this. The size of this bowl is small. Like usually I would eat like 3 times more borscht at home than this one. But if you eat like a proper Russian lunch, it would be 3 different dishes, like salad, soup, and the main dish. That's why each portion is not big, but complete lunch will be enough of food. So let's try it out. Oh, it is so red. I can't see any meat inside. Oh no, I can see. And definitely a lot of vegetables. I don't know how they make it, but for 70 rubles, this is a legit borscht, guys. You can go and find this borscht in normal restaurant and it would cost around maybe 5, 6, 7 US dollars. But I think it's completely the same as this good borscht from Russian canteen. Like, this is just legit, you know. Oh, forgot about my bread. We like to eat borscht and bread together. This is how our moms and babushka taught us in our childhood.
Interesting.
3 rubles bread. Not delicious, but you can survive eating this. Guys, do you eat soup and bread together in your country?
Nah.
Do you have this habit? Let me down below in the comments. I think this habit came from Soviet times, you know, where we didn't have any fancy bakeries. Soviet time was pretty simple. And this simple rye bread came from the Soviet time, and we still have it in Russia. But now, of course, we are more developed. We have fancy bakeries with croissants and baguettes and every sorts of white, black, and healthy bread and whatever bread we want. But this habit still with us, and I think during Soviet time, you know, when Soviet people ate lunch or soup or whatever meal, they had less food, so for them it was a habit to eat soup with the bread to feel more fulfilled with this lunch. Finally, we're trying main dish. It is buckwheat with mushrooms and beef cutlets. Oh, it's a bit hard, and it has like a bit artificial orange color. I forgot knife, so I will break it with my fork. Excuse me, guys. So what's inside? Wow, actually it looks pretty juicy inside. The buckwheat is just fine. It's not overcooked. It's not really dry.
Nice.
For this price, it's just perfect. The chicken cutlet is not really a restaurant quality because this orange part is a bit hard. It's not dry, it's just a bit hard. But inside, the chicken part actually is very nice. So I would give this chicken cutlets 7 out of 10. Why this place has a Soviet vibes? You know that during Soviet Union, they created like standards for food. We call it GOST. Everything in GOST has like a government standardized quality, and they also created this recipes for Soviet person. And a lot of this food that you can find in Russian canteens, it came from this standard Soviet food. Yeah, so that's why our parents grew up with this and we grew up with this. And even though this place looks pretty nice, like a normal modern cafe, the food is still from the past. Here is the answer why we have so simple and sometimes even boring food. Like, who would eat buckwheats in a daily life? It's actually because in communist time they created the simple recipes, but it's healthy and nutritious, not like in capitalist world where people should eat only oils and sugar to eat more and more for capitalism to thrive, right? This is why.
This is really beautiful, and the fact that you can actually eat healthy and affordable food is actually really beautiful. All right, it's quality. Imagine eating something from the Soviet standard, like it's natural ingredients, natural way of cooking, less artificial ingredients and all of that. So these are really healthy food that one should actually be glad to eat. All right. And the fact that it's also affordable is so beautiful. All right. If I find myself in Russia, I would pretty much not go to all these fancy restaurants. I would love to go to all these Soviet canteens, Soviet restaurants to eat real quality and healthy food. All right.
In Russian canteen, you should clean your tray and leave your table free because they don't have much staff here or waiters who will clean it for you. So it's your mission to help the restaurant. That's why they keep this place cheap, because they don't hire a lot of staff to clean everything. This is what you would get for $5 here in the downtown of Moscow. I think it's pretty good deal. What do you think, guys? Would you try to eat a lunch here? Guys, I even found a very secret place here. They make it on purpose because behind this green wall, they actually hide a real bar where you can get a cocktail. Yes, cocktails and some alcohol in
Nice.
typical Stolovaya. Russian beer, Baltica 7. What's on the menu? Aperol Spritz. 350 rubles. I guess to get an actual ice cream, I need to stand here in this huge line again. It's like the line here is non-stop, guys. And I came here to feel not even at lunchtime or dinner time, it's actually 4 something p.m. in the afternoon, and it's still that crowded. Look, I like this place a lot because they have this amazing layout and they have giant windows, guys. Look at this. They open this and you actually can see it in watching people walking down there. I think it's incredible quality for the price that they have here. at this Stolovaya.
Interesting.
Tropical Asian thunderstorm vibes here in central Moscow. Weather is very unpredictable. It was very warm, but then twice it was very, very rainy. So this is a street, and you can see that we have a giant rocket here in the middle of the street. It is a Summer in Moscow festival, and we have a few pavilions around Moscow, and they are all different, guys. So this is my idea for one of the next videos. I want to show you a few interesting pavilions because look, it's very cool, it's very futuristic, and Moscow is going to be the best city this summer.
Nice.
It's a cosmonaut in the flowers. Wow, I like that they use all sorts of different simple and not very simple flowers here. It looks very natural. And look, the design here is like using a Soviet toys. Like this is a Soviet ball. And over there we will see Nevalyashka toys. This is very cute one. It is a flower rocket, CCCP. How cool is that? Just nearby to Alenka shop, Krasny Oktyabr, special chocolate Russian store, branded Alenka, very famous one. So let's go there, guys. I will show you some more Soviet toys. These toys we call Nevalyashka. It's impossible to bend them, you know. If you bend them, they would go back to the straight position because they have this weight control inside of this is their round shape, but they have kind of strange faces. But anyways, it's very beautiful street. How would cheapest food look like in your country, and what you can get in your country for $5? You can let me down below in the comments. And thank you so much, guys, for visiting my channel today. I hope it was fun and interesting to watch. If you want to get more of these daily vlogs from Russia, you can subscribe to my channel down below. And if you want to learn something more about me, you can go and watch previous vlogs on my channel. Also, if you want to support my job, you can become a Patreon sponsor. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with me until the very end. And I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye-bye.
All right, this is really beautiful. I had an amazing time checking this out. All right, this is really amazing. This is affordable. It is good quality. It is beautiful. And I love the simplicity of the canteen. All right, this is really nice. Share your thoughts and your opinion about your experience with Russian canteens, their Soviet food, their Soviet recipes and standards. Share it in the comment section. All right, I would love to read from you. Okay, thank you for watching and see you guys on my next one. Bye.